Right, for those of you that are watching, my name is Roxy Mina Brazaldin. I'm going to start off with an introductory because this is going to be broadcast to YouTube as well. Sorry. Sorry. Technical hitch. This is going to be broadcast to YouTube as well in sections. So if you are watching this on YouTube, my name is on YouTube my Starseed name, which is the name that actually makes me more comfortable and gives me a bit more self-confidence, and that is Mina Brazaldin. Obviously the surname is not Starseed, but I do love to use my Starseed name as it makes me feel more comfortable. It makes me feel like I'm at home. It makes me feel more at one with myself. There's lots of questions that keep on flying about. Oh, I would love to do what you do. How can I do what you do? Everybody can do what I do. Tonight I'm going to expand your consciousness. You may have already noticed that I am not wearing my wig. I've actually got my wig hung up. I'm in a state of channeling information at the moment, and this information is coming through the crown section, which means it's coming from the universe, and it's a typical side effect to have an itchy head right there. It's been driving me crazy all day. So please bear with me if I start scratching. I haven't got nits, it's only this area, but it is where I'm receiving such a lot of information and my human body is not used to it. So I put up on the page earlier, most common question, am I awake? And this is a very easy answer. Every single one of you right now that is watching this video, that is tuning in to watch this live on Facebook, is in fact awake. You are aware that there is more. You seek for answers in my cards, meaning that you are aware that there is something more than what you see in reality. By being aware, you are open. So you are open to the universe. You are open to the idea of more, which means that you are awake. So there's your clarification. And everybody that watches this from this moment and watches to the end, and if you are on YouTube where this is in sections, if you watch all the videos, you will subconsciously be receiving from me an activation code. From December, I have been saying that I have a task. I have been set a task. Now this task I signed up for before I was even conceived. I transmit codes of activation as a light worker. These codes of activation is actually what opens you up more, which makes you more open to the idea, makes you more open to the possibility. There's quite a few people that have come onto my page that have been following a spiritual path and then lost interest, or life got the better of them, and then started watching my lives and picked up their cards again or started meditating again. Why is this? Because I've already started sending out the activation code. Subconsciously, you are already receiving this, yeah? And from this, you are now becoming more open. Everybody that is watching right now, in the next couple of days, you will slowly start to realise that there is more, that you are open to more. You can receive a lot more from the universe. You will understand that you are simply in a state of sleep, and your veil of illusion will slowly lift for you to realise the real reality of this life. The world is simply changing. It's in the moment of transition. There is no 3D grid. 5D and 4D only remain. This was completed in the early hours of the morning, and that's when I started to really get my channeling flow. This is simply because of what type of light worker I am. I'm here simply to aid you in your awakening and open your conscience and guide you in the right way. Right, so there we go, introduction. Now I've stopped. Please bear with me, I've never done this before, and I channel this type of information on a regular basis, okay? I rant and rant and rant. People that have been watching my lives from the very start may have noticed I do rant a lot. I say things like, the best is yet to come, I'm a little bit more than psychic, watch me turn this place upside down. This was to be in effect as of this moment. I am now here simply, my contract, my task, and the only reason of conception to be aiding you, every single one of you, in your own spiritual awakening. Now, I bet you're wondering, what the hell is she going on about? I'm not awake, I'm not spiritual. Well, in fact, spiritual is not a religion. Spiritual is a way of life. It is also the next upgrade. The sooner everybody comes to terms and actually realizes that you are simply a spiritual being in a human vessel, you are having a human life experience in your experience of never-ending life. Your spiritual being that is in your vessel is never going to die. You do not pass away. This is simply just an experience in many experiences all across the universe that you are taking. Now, you originally came to Earth to have this life experience, to experience the human life form. You had to go into a veil of forgetfulness on the moment of birth, where you forget that you are a spiritual person. Now, if anybody is starting to tingle at any point, this is in fact your soul, your true self, your inner self, telling you that I am correct, and that it's jumping for joy that you are slowly becoming to get this knowledge, and this information is being given to you. So if you are tingling at any point, just take that as your intuition, that is your soul telling you that it's right, okay? Sorry, I had to put that back because I started tinkling myself. I do that a lot though. So, on the moment of birth, you go through a veil of forgetfulness. This is where you forget exactly who you are, where you have come from, and why you are here. Now, Gaia, Mother Earth, she sent out a signal a long time ago in needing help to aid her in this transition. This transition is to go from a 3D to a 5D state. 3D state is negative, it is flat, it is nothing now. There is no 3D state. This state that you are seeing at the moment is simply only in your mind. The veil that you have put over, the brainwashing that you have undergone. This is simply something that you need to wake up from. The dream, the illusion that you are under. And that is why I'm here. Over the last couple of months, I've been reading everybody's cards, and every single one of you have come to me because there is something bad in your life and you have needed an answer. And you are looking out everywhere for an answer to resolve these issues. Yet you have not taken the moment to think that only to look inside yourself is the answer. When I read you a card, you simply take what you need from that. I haven't actually done anything by telling you my interpretation of a piece of cardboard. Yeah? There is no answer. The answer is in fact what you have heard from my mouth. Yeah, so you have subconsciously already answered your situation by coming to me. You need to have more trust within yourself for you to be open to other things. Intuition is the key. This is a state of evolution. Eventually, when we hit 5D on a permanent basis, it's only been accessible since middle of last night, 2 in the morning, England time. It's become accessible. So it's still very new. And there will be people on a high frequency level that are already progressing to the 5D that have been waiting for a long time to hit this state of mind. Because that's what it is. It's a state of mind. It's a positivity level. When everybody has hit this positivity, this frequency, and has hit 5D, there will be a world peace, because there is only love. Love for everyone. Loving anyone. At the moment, you simply have to be healing yourself in order to progress forward to the next dimension.